Alright, y'all, here we go. Time for some 3D land.
Oh, hey. Hey everyone, my name is zeldacubed and I'm going to be showing off Super Mario 3D Land today. This game is a very fun, fantastic speedrun, and I can't wait to get started. Alright. The first thing I'm gonna do is, when I delete this file, I'm going to exit to the home menu, and that's the instruction manual. But by exiting to the home menu, it's going to reduce the amount of tired messages that I get throughout this run. So every 30 minutes, there's a message that pops up, basically saying take a break. And yeah, those are annoying, and they don't add to the speedrun, except for time. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get started, if that's alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the very first thing that's going to happen is after this intro, I'm going to get the first power-up, which is the Tanuki suit. And the Tanuki suit absolutely makes this run what it should be.
How's the run going, my guy? I'm sorry, I passed out.
Late, as always.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Moistened Law, by the way. He is the world record holder in New Super Mario Bros. DS, and
well,
I
was until like a couple of days ago or something. You beat my any percent.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's 2301 now.
Okay, he's the former world record holder.
So I'm yeah, I'm Mr. Washed Up over here.
Alright.
Yeah.
So 1-1. 1-1 can be quite challenging at times, but it is doable.
Yeah. It is the unofficial hardest level in the game.
It is actually like one of the hardest levels to do optimally, though. That is a missed jump. That's okay, because go off the left side tree strat. Anyway, so yeah, the reason why we're collecting the star medals, which a lot of people don't actually know, you need 100 levels to unlock the final level.
Yeah, you basically need like a lot of the star coins to unlock the final level, and because you use the warps to skip some levels, you have to get pretty much almost all the star coins in like most of the levels, or else you won't have enough by the end.
Yeah, there's like 108 in total, so you have like 8 star coins of leeway.
Yeah. And you skip like very specific ones, which are the slowest, of course, because that's how you go fast.
1-2, I'm going to show off this thing called the crouch strat, which I just did. Basically, if you crouch on ledges, you go fast. That is not ideal. That's alright. I'll try to do this one. I did it. Yeah, if I'm quiet during some of these levels, it's because it requires a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
Some of these levels.
I should be providing better commentary, but I woke up 2 minutes ago and I don't have the stream up yet. So, sorry for the, I don't know, the mediocre commentary.
Alright, 2-1. In this level, so one thing that's interesting is that when Tanuki Mario walls on top of this wall, like there's something that prevents him from gaining height. Like it's like shoves him down to a portion of the wall where you don't gain height. So in order to get past that, and you can do that in rare instances when there's a corner that you can low jump up, and it just so happens that there's more of this level. So you're gonna see that in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, or not. Nice. That almost never happens. That's called a bonk. They're not very good.
Yeah, that's a very interesting way to die in that level, because normally you bonk and you like land back on that platform, but if you bonk in a really like specific angle, you can also fall off, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that almost never happens.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one or done it.
I've done it like less than 5 times. So. Alright, here's what I was talking about with the corner. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's epic, dude. That's so good.
Yeah.
Alright, 2-2 is the actual hard level.
Yeah.
So I'll happily take the death on 2-1 if it means I don't die here. Basically there are these platforms, and with the Nuki Mario, like these platforms are supposed to hit a tile, and it makes more platforms appear. But you can skip all of them. It's
Yeah.
fun.
There's a couple of like question blocks and little platforms like throughout the level that you can just kind of like do wall jumps and flutters to not actually have to hit the green blocks. Like right here, he crouches and oh my god, what was that?
Alright, there we go. So yeah, that's fun. That saves a lot of time.
There's a bunch of interesting things. Like those 2 wall kicks that he did earlier are actually somewhat difficult to get like the angle right for, because sometimes you'll just wall kick like straight out, because wall kicks work in really like strange ways in this game. So it can be sometimes difficult to like get the right distance.
Alright, so this is the first mystery box in the run. Mystery boxes are a lot of fun because it's basically an auto-scroller of 10 seconds until it stops. So what a lot of runners like to do is they like to see how many backwards long jumps they can get.
Yeah, this is like where you see the runners just like kind of screw around.
Alright, now 2-3, I'm gonna do something like it's called hyperspeed. It's not to the full extent that it can be used. It's really cool to watch individual level runs in this game, because Luigi can do hyperspeed a lot better, but you can do this as Mario.
Yeah, basically, he's gonna do like some diagonal like long jumps, and if you hold like the right angle, you can like sort of work around the speed cap that the game like gives you, so you can build up like a really huge amount of speed and use that obviously for some cool things. And I
tried
think
to do this. Sorry.
it's also showcased in 5.5, which is significantly later in there, but that's a much larger example of it. You hyperspeed through like half the level, and it's cool.
Alright, there I tried to do a strat that I never actually tested.
Mm. You tried.
I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was wondering what that weird like long jump was.
Yeah, I thought to myself, I wonder if you can hyperspeed to that coin.
So, your 2-4 is a really interesting level because every time you jump, the platforms change. So, like, you have to make sure that like every single jump is like exactly the way you want it. So, like, anywhere where you can like skip certain jumps can be useful. It's really weird the speed strats that.
Okay, so I have a consistent pattern so far this run of making a mistake in every level. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the next level, because this is probably the hardest level in the run.
I mean, if you make a 1-second mistake in every level, it's not that bad, you know?
Yeah, I guess. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna play this safe. You can do this jump completely blind, but sometimes I fail the jump even not doing it completely blind, so I'm just gonna wait.
Oh yeah, this is one of the.
Okay. Mario wanted to get on that platform.
So this is one of the auto-scroller sort of ship levels. So there aren't actually like auto-scrollers. It's just that the camera doesn't like follow. So you can do these blind, and that's what top level runners' game do. And in runs, these can be like pretty huge reset points, and they can also be super frustrating to learn and do in runs.
This is exactly what I was afraid of right now. This run is like my worst nightmare right now.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's lame to not do the jump, so I'm going to do this. So the reason why I reset is because I need the Tanuki suit. It just wastes too much time not to have it.
This game is somewhat like... Because the game saves after every level, you can go for really difficult strats if they save enough time that if you fail them and reset to, you know, try them again, they'll still save time. But, like...
What was that?
But,
oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, no!
What? Wait, that didn't... What even happened? Where was the platform?
It disappeared, dude. This is still 57.
This is like what happens on 2-ship when you're on like a decent pace going into it. Yeah, except that was not the case.
I literally practiced World 2 for like 2 hours before this run. Okay, there we go. That just happened. That's okay. Zeldacubed never misses his jumps.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. How did you miss the like when you failed it? How did you even miss the ship? Because you didn't do it diagonal. You landed on the platform.
No, but even so, I don't think I've ever done that before. I practiced this level in all of World 2 for like 2 hours before this run. And like spent all my time practicing those levels, so...
It's pretty normal to screw up World 2, but like, it's not normal to do that.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. So that's okay. I would argue that World 2 is probably the world that I'm the worst at. So hopefully hopefully the rest of the run goes better.
Yeah, a lot of this run is significantly less like risky. Like there's the movement is much more consistent for cubed and other top level runners. Like the first 2 worlds are just kind of a nightmare. It's the same way in like a lot of speedruns.
Yeah. Alright, and now we're moving on to 3-1. So the interesting thing about 3-1 is you're supposed to go like inside it and climb up the inside. We're not gonna do that, that's too slow. So right here, I'm going to shoot a cannon, try and get this star coin quickly. Yeah, alright, that's good enough. Okay.
So that cannon shot can be really weird. Like if you shoot like too low and miss it, then you have to go like all the way back to the cannon and try again. Like, and if you can like, it loses a lot of time if you like do a super unoptimal shot. So it's sort of something that you try to like play as risky as possible, and sometimes you just do something really stupid with it.
So funny thing actually is that for the longest time, like speedrunners, what they would do is they would actually go around like the outside and go back and get that last medal like from the door we exited, and then J-Dude just realized, wait, that's slower than going the intended way.
Yeah.
Alright. 3-2, I'm gonna try and get the epic pipe time. getting 490, like getting 490 for a long time was sort of thought to be like a legend, and then somebody actually did it. And I almost did it there, but unfortunately not.
Yeah, I don't even think I've got 489 because I'm pretty terrible.
But yeah, this level for the most part is just a normal swimming level.
Yeah, this is one of the levels that you don't normally see mistakes on. It's like after there's a decent amount of levels in this run that are really difficult, but then there's some levels where you can like top level runners pretty much just autopilot it.
The funny thing about this level is that this is the only level in the game that we know of to get out of bounds on, but unfortunately it's not faster.
It's kind of sad that it isn't useful anymore because it actually looks kind of cool.
Oh, that would have been really great. What's that coin?
You know, the movement that he did in 3-1 this run was quite clean.
Except for the bonk.
Yeah. Yeah, that pipe, like, getting the long jump onto the pipe, like, shouldn't be hard, but it, like, you end up screwing it up a lot of the time just because, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things that you kind of have to screw up a bunch.
Alright, shoutouts to Giant Bumblebee. Okay, so this level, it's kind of interesting. There's a long, straight section on the level where you just have to hold one direction. Well, I actually find myself dying here more times than I'd like to. Like here, it's so easy to like go almost the entire way and then just accidentally have one minor control movement and just fall off the level.
Oh yeah, this straight section is this straight section, it's not like actually supposed to be hard, but that's sometimes what makes you die on something a lot is it's not difficult, so you end up like letting your guard down and doing something extremely stupid.
That star medal is cool, by the way. I grab it like out of midair.
Yeah, that normally you'd have to wait for it to like reach a certain spot and then long jump into it, but if you like jump at the right time and have the right like and you go through the right spot in the air, you can just kind of grab it before it reaches the area that it's programmed to fly to.
Alright, this level has a challenging jump, and so far, out of all the challenging jumps I've done in this run, I'm not feeling too confident. It goes well.
So yeah, 3-4. This level is
Okay, that's one way to spell it. This is so stupid.
Yeah, this level you have like there's a area in this level where oh jeez. Oh lord.
Literally all of the levels that I practiced are going, and all the levels that I didn't practice are going well. That's okay, you know what? I decided from this moment on I'm gonna play perfectly, okay? No more mistakes allowed.
Yeah, we're just gonna get like a 59 or something. What is the best possible time with this run?
My estimate is 105, so I'm glad I made it 105.
Just make the estimate 53, to be honest.
Yeah, 53 is like the god time, and I don't think anyone's ever gonna get it unless they decide to sell their soul in this game.
Yeah. So the jump he did at the end of 3-4, normally you have to wait for the block to like sort of waltz all the way over to that little warp section and grab the coin while going in, but with the jump that he did, you can like grab the coin and enter the warp at the same time, but it can be like super weird. A lot of times you'll like grab the coin and die, or you'll enter the warp and not grab the coin, so... And you also can't see it while you're doing it, so it's completely blind.
Okay, that is unfortunate. That means I lose a cycle. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, there's a really fast cycle you can do on 3 airship, but unfortunately that will not be showcased. But who found that? The really fast cycle? Was it like...
I don't know who found it. I just kind of existed. Okay, so this boss has really bad bosses. So let's not get affected by them. I go into the corner to manipulate where he's gonna go. So I actually almost got bad luck. Thankfully I did a tail swipe there. It's faster to jump on their head for the first and second hit. I'd rather just do a tail swipe if I can.
Yeah, the third hit, it's faster to hit him with the tail, because his death animation when you hit him with the tail is faster. But, like, for the actual hits, when you hit him with the tail, he, does, like, the weird thing where he flips and, like, flops around.
Shoutouts to runners that die trying to get that coin.
Oh yeah, the three ship coin, that's an interesting way to lose a run. But it's surprisingly common.
Okay. We're out of World 3, and I'm only like 4 minutes behind my PB. Let's go. It's still 59. Alright.
Postcards in this game are top tier.
Alright, so, I'm only 4 minutes behind my PB, and my PB is, or my estimate is 10 minutes behind my PB, so, I'll only be 2 minutes overestimated by the time this run is over.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone hates this level, by the way. Cosmic will probably be in the chat saying something like, they don't. They do.
Yeah, 4-1 has a lot of interesting movement, but it can be, it's a pretty huge pain in the ass.
Alright, so that strat we just did there called Cannonless, is called Cannonless. Very original name, and a lot harder than the version of Cannonless in Super 64, clearly.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what kind of Cannonless you're doing, what strat you're doing for it, but...
That's harder than OG Cannonless.
It's harder than triple jump glitchy wall kick Cannonless, to be honest.
Yep. Alright. This level is fun, or this mystery box, I used the name of the black shirt on the file menu. So what that does is that makes this one have 2 coins and a Tanuki leaf. It's pretty good.
Yep. So, yeah, the getting 2 coins there, obviously, well, not obviously, it allows you to skip, like, getting one more coin in the levels, so you can go faster, because, yeah.
This level is, like, the only level that is, like, a vertically based level. So, like, most levels, it's, like, you're moving across horizontally, but this one is actually, like, vertically based. And that, to grab that star coin, you're supposed to use a red block, but you can make it quite easy with a Tanuki wall jump.
Yeah, the red blocks are just kind of like suggestions in this level. You don't really need any of them.
That was, like, the first good level in this run, by the way.
Yeah, that was actually super clean movement.
Alright, so that's all the warp pipes there's to missing. So from now on, we've got to actually play through the rest of the worlds.
The interesting thing is in Warpless, you do the star coin route a bit differently because you don't have to collect all the star coins, or almost all the star coins in the levels that you play, because you have more levels, so there's some that you normally can't skip in 80% that you would in Warpless, so that's an interesting like difference in the routes.
Yeah, it saves a lot of... Like, that star coin is surprisingly slow, mainly due to the type conversions.
Yeah.
So right there, you can actually despawn him. Like, you sort of kill him while he's invisible or something like that. I did not get it that time, but that's okay. Like, it literally saves no time. Alright, so now this is the most exciting part of the run. Mario wins by doing absolutely nothing, except for the things that he has to do to not get hit.
Yeah. Just nice little like hiding in the corner from the problems in life.
Mm-hmm. He's jumping.
Oh yeah, this is extremely greatest section in the whole run.
I'll be honest, there have been times where I've forgotten to grab that coin. I'll be honest. Thankfully, I didn't do that here.
It'd be hard to remember things, bro. This is just the most riveting section of the entire...
Yep.
Too much focus on other things.
Alright, and just like that, Mario's back into real life.
Yep.
That was a really good cannon shot.
Yeah, the cannon shot there, you can be really easy to it can be really easy just like go too low and just bonk on the little platform that the flagpole's standing on. Loses a bunch of time. So you have to like get back up and platform to the flag.
I've been told that this level is based off of a video game series, but I can't figure out which one it is.
Yeah.
That would be more funny if I was running 100% more special ending.
Yeah.
Like, because the coin that you get that literally plays the Zelda music.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like, this is a really interesting level.
I mean the Unknown Game series music.
Yeah, we're not allowed to disclose that information. My uncle that works at Nintendo says so. If you tell him the secret of 5-2, he'll kill you.
It's also one of 2 levels in this game that stumped Seed Gaming on being this.
Rip Steve, to be honest.
Yeah, so
he got called out live.
We told him that you can just peek me around in. Alright, this next level is the second worst level we've done. Not because it's hard, but because it's dumb.
I feel like you've said that like 3 times.
There are a lot of dumb levels in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone found a cool strat here where you do like a crouch boost onto that and then just bounce up to that coin, but I don't know how to do it.
Was it Jaded?
Probably, I don't remember.
Yeah. There's a Jaded who... I can't remember how long he's been in the community. It's been like a...
He's been speedrunning for... Why, dude?
Well, in terms of speedrun, he's a pretty experienced speedrunner known for finding a ton of new strats. And he found a couple of really interesting stuff in this game. A couple of really interesting things in this game, including a very cool strat in the final level that we'll see when we get there.
That strat was probably his best find in this game.
Yeah, it's super cool. We're gonna hype it up so that, you know.
We're gonna hype it up so that way I can fail it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm like 3 minutes behind actually. If I can still get like a decent run out of this. Alright. This level is cool. So something interesting is that most of the time you're not able to directly out of the, use the propeller directly out of a long jump. But since we're Tanuki, what he does is he'll actually like flutter for a second, and so we can use the propeller out of the jump. And that makes this level a lot easier to optimize.
Yeah, it also means that you can do some strats that like where you have to. You can do some very interesting strats on this level, I guess. I don't know what I was gonna say, but then this final section, you just kind of do like a diagonal long jump and hyper speed.
I accidentally released like my control stick a little bit too late, but that only wastes like 1 in-game second, so we're fine.
Makes being able to flutter out of the long this level a lot safer, because at the end, like if you don't get the right angle, you can just kind of go like zooming off to the side.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true actually. Alright, this level is kind of hard, but cool too. So hopefully it doesn't go too terribly. Okay, hello. I don't think I've done that one before. I don't think I've ever done that one.
Don't worry, we're showing the best of all this game, including the best deaths.
I don't think I've done that one before.
Most of the time, resetting and, you know, trying a level again is faster than just re-entering it, because you keep Tanuki. And there aren't really Tanukis in every level, so, you know, sometimes you can, if you lose Tanuki in the right spot, if you don't like that, you can be stuck without a Tanuki for a while.
Alright, this...
There aren't any, like, super cool strats on this level, it's just kind of difficult.
Yeah. It's not even that bad, it's just it's easy to make dumb mistakes on it. And I am the master of making stupid mistakes.
Yeah, well...
That's why I think my record's good, even though it's not. Because I just make that many stupid mistakes.
I mean... I guess speedrunning is just decreasing the number of stupid mistakes in your run.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, that's once you started going for all the optimal strats, which is pretty much what zeldacubed does with his game now.
Yeah, so optimal I failed to flutter out of that box. Yeah, you can cancel animations like pipes and like boxes by fluttering for a split second. But
yeah, normally you have to hit the ground before you actually start moving, but you can flutter before he actually does that.
Okay, another level that I practiced really. So hopefully I don't miss my jumps.
Maybe you should just not talk about having practiced the level, and you won't fail it.
You know what? I didn't practice this level. Now it'll
Yeah, you just go in straight into this. You woke up like 2 minutes ago. He's ready to destroy this level.
By the way, Peach actually escapes from Bowser. It's like the only time she ever does it. Even more lore than Undertale.
Peach starts whooping my guy. Dude, what if like what if there's a skip where Peach just escapes before you get there? Just kind of win. Don't actually have to beat the game.
So this level is very exciting. A lot of complex tricks that I'm doing while going down the stock.
Yeah.
Please work. Thank you. That took me ages to actually get in the marathon. That's a pretty cool strat though. Save for like a second.
Yeah, the fish bounce is really interesting.
You were right.
Easy to fail.
Okay, you know what? I didn't practice this next level either.
I think easy to fail describes speedrunning this game. There's a lot of things that are easy to fail in this.
There's a pretty cool strat on this level called Elevator Sip. Not Elevator Skip, because I made a typo when naming the trick. But I almost got it, but my wall jump just was barely not high enough. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the elevator game, I'm not sure what they were thinking, just kind of like being able to like walk outside of them, but you know. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying when that happens. When you like try to like save those extra frames and it just doesn't work out for you. Alright.
This game is not very forgiving of small mistakes. There's
it's like
a lot of places. There's a lot of places where in this game, if you make like one stupid mistake, you can lose like 30 seconds to a minute.
That's always fun. Now the cycle for the rest of this is going to be messed up, and I don't know. So, you're just hoping that it works out. Okay, good. Looks like they were fine. Oh,
Yeah, the
man.
piano keys are super weird.
Right there,
You
I
can,
tried to. Sorry. Go ahead.
You can like bonk into them sometimes. Like sometimes they just you can play the section one time perfectly, and sometimes it feels like you're doing the same thing. It doesn't work, even though you know it's your fault. Sometimes you just can't help but playing the game.
Yeah. Right there, what I tried to do, I tried to like do a safe strat where I slid down and landed on like the teleporting platform, just because like that timing is not easy to get. But I forgot that the cycles were messed up, which is why I fell down. But otherwise, the level fine. I'm gonna go for the fastest cycle on this upcoming level, though. It's really hard, so if I get it, I'll be happy with this run. I don't care what the final time ends up being. If I get the skip, or if I get the fastest cycle on this next level, I will be happy with this run. So yeah, I'm gonna probably ask for some quiet. But basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna try and get there too fast. Try and get the perfect time to make a precise jump and then make it fast at the end.
How much time does this strat save? I don't exactly remember. I only seen you do it like twice.
Like 3 in-game seconds.
Alright. Let me give you some silence.
Yes! Let's go. I don't care that I bonked there. No, please. Okay, so that didn't save any time because that ended, but that's fine.
Jeez, you made that cycle by a really tight margin.
Yeah, that cycle's tends to be tight. Because like the thing is, you can't go too fast. You have to go at like big speed. Like you have to like purposefully slow down so that way you can make the jump at red platform, and then you can make the cycle with the platforms at the end. But
If you go too fast, the platform before the red platform prevents you from like jumping straight to the red platform.
okay, this run was a success. That's like. So yeah, this level is probably the level that I understand the least of the game. The ending doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm probably just gonna play it safe. But like, in like the run that I did at SGDQ, for example, like the ending, I have no idea how I didn't die, and in my personal best,
There's a lot of
That's fine. Whatever. I'll take it.
This game has a lot of really interesting mechanics that can make speedrunning it kind of weird.
Yeah. The ending to that level is just weird. Like, there's not... I'd like somebody to come up with a consistent, fast strat. So yeah, J-Dude, you know what? Most of your strats I hate, but please find a strat on this level that makes that ending good.
Dude's found, like, so much stuff in different games. He found a reroute in New Super Mario Bros. 2 that saves 6 seconds. He found a new Ghost House strat in DS that saves like, a bunch of time too. And there's like a couple of other also done a bunch of stuff for, so are there any games that he has found new strats for?
I can't think of one. I think like almost every game he's found a new strat for. I don't know what pace I'm on. Probably like 101 or something at this point. But I'm just happy that I got Red Cycle. That strat is really...
This was an interesting run.
I did the same strat on 2 ship. Like, I died like 4 times on 2 ship. I failed all of the easy levels, and I failed all the levels I practiced, and then got the hardest strat in the game.
Yeah. It's just sort of a combination of some very strange mistakes, and also some very cool movements.
The level I just did is a very long, by the way, so I hope you didn't fall asleep while I was doing it.
Just such a technical level, man. Like that skip he just did, it's like the pinnacle of all speedrunning tricks. It's quadruple frame perfect.
Speedrunners have managed to say, like it's... Getting a 5 is like one of the easiest things you can do in speedrunning. Getting a 4 is a lot harder, but like doable. It's one of the... It's like definitely one of the... Well, I wouldn't say it's one of the hardest IL records actually, but like... It's insane how like IL players like SSR and King Boo have managed to get a 4 on that level. King Boo is also the world record holder for 3D World and good at just about any game he plays.
Yeah. Has he done full runs in this game? I haven't.
He's done a few, but he's never gotten like a good PB because he only played it for a day. I think he has like 3.
Some people just like naturally pick up games.
Yeah, King Boo is really good though. Like really, really good.
Some people are just unfairly good at video.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't think that I'm one of those people. I have to put a lot of work into not sucking.
The next 3 levels all feature like a skip to do. So hopefully they all go well.
Yeah, World 7 are quite entertaining to watch. Good movement in.
This is the first skip right here. That'll work easy. That was really good. But basically you get a boost off of the platform. And you can make it there and skip the interior of the clock.
Yeah, you basically use the extra momentum that you get from the moving platform to be able to make that jump all the way up there.
Yeah, some like to call it fidget skip. We called it that for like a week back when fidget spinner used to be like an actual good meme.
Yeah.
7.5 also has a skip at the end of it. It's like this auto-scroller with this platform that slowly falls apart as it continues to go, and eventually, like, that's okay because there's the backup from this level.
There's a bunch of like paired moves.
That might not be okay. Actually, it is because
platform is, and you can just kind of bounce off of them to, like, not actually have to use the platform.
that was interesting. That was almost as bad as what Jarvitz usually does there. Actually, that might be worse than Jarvitz.
The live callouts.
Again, another level that I practiced.
mode.
Literally, like, the only level that I practiced that went well was 6-4.
7 Airship has a really interesting blind skip once we get there, so the rest of this run is pretty interesting.
Alright, here's the actual level, and it's probably gonna go well. If that's the way. Yep.
So yeah,
That's
they
the
just
way
kind of
this
like
game works.
arrange all those Paragoombas, and I don't really know. Okay, the hardest part about that is like grabbing the coin while landing on the platform, because a lot of times you can like grab the coin and land on the platform and then run off the platform to your death, or you can grab the coin and then try to jump onto the platform and then you die. Like, there's just so many ways in which that skip can go wrong.
Right, I need to be able to hear the game for the.
Alright.
Really? I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't work. That felt really good. That was like better than some attempts that feel like they don't work. But yeah, if this level goes well, I can get to the end of it. Literally, I got this every time in practice. I don't know what's going on. There it is. Okay, we're good.
Alright, so, like, doing the level blind, as you did it there, saves around 15 seconds, and it's something that only, like, top runners of this game end up going for most of the time.
Yeah.
It's interesting sort of how when you go far enough away, you can, like, the camera sort of looks at, like, unloaded things. It starts to unload the level, even while you're still looking at it. So, create some more cool things to look at, I guess. My commentary is
That was almost a perfect fight.
mostly just me talking, saying cool things.
That was still a good fight, though. And that's World 7.
That
JJ,
fight's
would you mind doing me a favor and telling me what my World 7 time is in my TV? Because I'm sure you're watching the stream.
The boss fights in this game aren't, like, super hard, but it's, like, really easy to get hit by their, like, badly programmed hitboxes.
Alright, and now we're going into World 8. World 8 has some of the stuff. They're some of the coolest, too, though. Like, right
Yeah.
away, I'm gonna be trying to do, like, a pretty hard, but really cool cycle. In the first, in 8-1.
World 8's got it all. It's got cool trick at the end, some auto-scroller skips, some just all-around nice stuff. Initializing capture twice.
Did it come undone?
It came undone, like, temporarily during the cutscene. It's fine now.
That happens sometimes. The capture card isn't broken, it's just sometimes the cable gets loose.
Yeah.
So right there, I tried to do a pretty cool strat. Unfortunately, I hit an invisible block, which caused me to be just that much slower and not make the cycle, but that's okay. The rest of the level is still really cool.
Yeah, there's gonna be an interesting strat where he, instead of going into a cannon and, like, shooting to the end of the level, a star coin, he sort of skips it by jumping from a weird angle to grab it and go to the end of the level without having to use the cannon. This game is mostly programmed from it's mostly built from a 2D standpoint, which is kind of funny, so there's a lot of cheese where you can just kind of, like, jump at a weird angle and platform that's, like, later in the level.
Okay, that's not good. I wanted to manipulate the enemy so that way I could trick off. But now I have to do this backup strat, which I rarely ever do. Okay, we got it, but I don't know what to do here. The cycle's
Oh
out.
yeah, the way that you normally do that jump, that spiked enemy, you do like a
Are you?
you do a spinning long jump onto him, and like the tail swipe from the spinning long jump like hits him, which like it flips him over, and then you can long jump off of his exposed area, which it looks super cool when done right.
Man, dude. This is not... Okay, this is a cool strat right here. Hopefully I don't mess it. Thank you. That saves almost nothing, but let's see. And then the last skip. Okay. This run is flawless, by the way.
No mistakes whatsoever. This is
Okay. Now we're moving on to 8-4. There's like 3 skips in this level that in conjunction like skip the entire thing. It's supposed to be this and we absolutely just destroy it.
yeah. They leave you like little platforms throughout the level that are just close enough that you can just kind of like.
Yeah. The thing is, whenever this game is done set race setting, it either goes like extremely well or extremely terribly. Like there's no in between.
Yeah, there's like some mistakes in this game that lose like 2 seconds. There's some that lose like half a second and stuff, and then there's some that lose like 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, there's almost like no in between. Okay, that was close. Oh my gosh, my life flashed before my eyes right there.
Oh jeez.
I had to like change my angle mid-long jump to make it onto the block.
Yeah, that was looking like.
That was
Oh
scary.
god, that was
That was scary.
sketchy. But
Yeah, that's cool.
being able
Okay.
to save that is pretty epic. I don't think that I've ever done that level like actually well.
Oh, right. I forgot that I'm supposed to play at the start of this level. That's a cool strat that I did right there. That saved a little bit of time. Oh, I've
You just
never-
remember, we're
I've done
showing.
that 5 times in my life. There's so many jumps that are tight that no one thinks is tight. That's why.
Yeah,
I could play it safe, but I choose not to.
showcasing every strat and every death. You get to see all the game.
Exactly. This is this level I literally practiced 10 minutes before starting stream.
Yeah.
And I just it's like I wanted to practice that crouch strat at the start. And I got it like every time. And then this run has been something special. I'm better at this game than this run. I can promise that with...
There's a lot of where he does like movement that is a lot more impressive than it looks. It's like it's super easy to lose like 5 or 10 seconds in some areas to like his movement without really feeling like you did much wrong.
Okay, this upcoming level, so I've had my 3DS like break on this level on like many runs, right? So I've gotten this far, and then my 3DS just broke. But yeah, hopefully that never happens again.
I haven't actually heard of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It happened.
That can't be good, man.
This run is something special, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go get my spare 3DS. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, dude. Not like this, man. This is the last thing we wanted to have.
And if only Jarvis were here, we know what to do. Okay, so in case you haven't figured it out this time, this is intentional.
Yeah.
If you die 10 times here, it gives you power-ups, and it saves time, and it's actually really lame.
Yeah, but
It's so dumb.
it saves
like a
time though.
minute. It saves like a minute over. So dumb.
Did you guys used to like not do this? Or
No, I think ever since the dawn of time, speedrunners knew that this was faster. But
the
yeah,
reason why
what
this
is
is
nice
fast-
is sorry, yeah, go ahead.
you could just you get a P-wing, and there's a really long final boss section that is I think is pretty cool, but you know it takes a while, so you can just kind of skip it with the P-wing.
There's a really cool crouch strat here that I haven't. Sorry, J dude. I've shown off enough of your strats this run.
Yeah. I mean, his biggest find is gonna be the very end of the run, so he gets the spotlight.
Hopefully I don't fail it 3 times, like I did in another run.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna show off your best strat. Don't worry.
Yeah, dude, the god gamer.
Okay, so I don't know if Super Mario 64 is being run in this marathon. It probably is, but just in case it isn't, give you guys your desire for BLJs right here.
Dude, it would be really 10 minutes on the BLJ and then the rest of the run perfectly.
Guys, we did it. We saved Peach. She's good. Time in like 2 seconds. I'm surprised this run is only a minute. Okay. That just happened.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. We just reinvented the game to make the run longer. It sucks.
We just wanted to show off the cool strats.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like if I tie my golds for the rest of the run, this can barely sub 1. Let's do it, guys.
Just play perfect.
Yeah, plus I get to save 2 seconds on this gold here. I think my gold has this soft reset.
I mean, anyone can just play perfect. Hold my beer.
Okay, this is gonna be tight, but it's possible. Alright, 8-6 is kind of scary to do at the end of the run. Because, like, you've gotten this far, and then you have to, like, do this really difficult level. So let's do it. I'm not gonna do this crouch boost, I'm too scared. You can do a crouch boost there. It saves a lot of time, but...
8-6 is another where they put a lot of auto-scroller elements in. You just kind of, like, get around them with some somewhat tricky jumps. It's not that hard to go around the auto-scrollers, but to do it optimally is difficult.
Yeah, so that went well enough. We might be able to do it if we get JJ's first shot. We might be able to do it. It might be possible.
That's assuming
It's gonna be extremely close though.
That's assuming the cannon shots go well though. The cannon shots are
That's true.
super nerve-wracking at the end of the run.
Yeah. But yeah, so of course J-Dude's very cool find that he has happens to be on the very last level. So if you ever get here on world record pace, which I don't think I have since J2 has found this, it can be nerve-wracking. I'm imagining it'll be nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
This is the difference between getting a sub 1 and not getting a sub 1 right here. Let's do it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shut up.
It's okay, you've got like 10 seconds. You've got to actually wait for this thing to get open.
Okay, so time to say something in those 10 seconds.
Time's up.
Ah.
That looks good. Please make it. No! I missed it by like pixel.
Well done.
That's so dumb.
Oh my god, that's... Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Alright, this will be like one in a row.
But you can see what that strat would have looked like if you got it. It's just like, it's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen anyone do in this game.
Yeah, you like hyperspeed down the hallway. That was looking so good. Okay. Yep, that just happened. This is a 102 now. You know what? I'm gonna do the strat. I'm gonna soft reset, get Tanuki back. This run is already bad enough as it is. We can still come underestimate.
I mean, yeah, just...
Let's just get the strat. Let's just get it first try.
I mean, yeah. I'm not trying to impress anyone with time, so we might as well
Yeah.
do the strat.
Okay, my goal is to get my Warpless BB. Which we can still do.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that I set my estimate to be 105.
Just move the guy, to be honest. Make the plumber go fast.
That would have been so cool if I got that. That's not gonna work. Good thing I got it though. Alright, I'm gonna see if I remember how to do it.
Does Mario ever actually do any plumbing? Because, you know, he wears like the outfit and everything, the overalls, but he doesn't, never seen him actually.
Alright, we're just gonna chill here for a bit.
Hmm.
Remind me that I'm the world record.
So you can just
That's-
kind of like, you can cheese a ton of stuff with wall kicks, Tanuki. Like if you reach a platform and you're just slightly too low for it, you can like wall kick and flutter to get that extra height to get on top of it.
Reminder that I'm the world record holder of this game and somehow, like, even doing all this garbage, I still have the record. Come on, someone needs to beat me, dude. Alright, if I fail these cannon shots, I will
These cannon shots are like, they're not supposed to be hard, but at the end of the run, it's just like, it's super easy to just aim too low. And the problem with aiming too low is you have so long to think about how you failed the cannon shot.
Yeah, I played that second cannon shot because I didn't want to fail it.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the task cannon shot, I did this.
Yeah, if you like hit the side, you can like hit the side and still end up landing on the platform, which saves
Yeah.
like a really small amount of time, but it skips like the little like shock animation from landing that Mario does. And if you're a little bit off, you can like do it and then wall kick onto it, which is, I don't think it saves any time, but it's like it can be kind of scary. And then, you know, the Bowser fight. This Bowser extremely difficult.
Yeah, I was afraid that this stuff would happen. That's why my
Yeah.
Well, alright. Time is going to be when I hit the flagpole. And time.
Bada bing, bada bang.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope it was fun.
Considering everything, we still got a pretty good time for...
We should delete 2 ship. It's the reason why I didn't get a sub 1 this run.
Yeah. That was like... There were like at least 3.5 minutes on 2 ship.
Alright, thanks for having me on, Big John.
This was a...
Thanks for putting on a fantastic marathon so far.
Yeah. I guess thanks for letting me come on commentary, because I guess I like... I mean, I almost didn't come on commentary.
Woke up like 2 minutes before it started.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you can... I guess... I don't think there's anything interesting with the credits. You just kind of like float around with Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Alrighty, there we go, you all. Good old 3D Land. I tell you, that game is so good. If you haven't seen 3D Land, that's a fantastic game. Get yourself one of them third dimension DS's. You definitely should give it a try. Alrighty, so coming up next, you all, as we continue with the Mario and Sonic Nothing But event, exclamation Nothin. To see all the information about the schedule and, of course, how to donate to get to that next incentive that we have going on here. We've got a couple of incentives still there. A couple of bid wars, saving killer animals in Sonic Adventure 2 tomorrow. And even a bid war for the game we're playing right now, but on the other category of Tails. But right now, we are going to have this race coming up next between Master Kirby and Jasper the Fish, who are racing Sonic Compact Disc in 2011. Yeah, Sonic CD, the year is 2011. So get ready for that, you all. Get comfy as I get them set up, and we're gonna see who's gonna win this race. All right.